please put your hands together for Mr. Willie Mack.
Still waters run deep. Still Snoop Dogg and D.R.E.
Hey, y'all. All right, by round of applause, how many, when you heard the name Willie Mack, did not expect to see a face that looked like this? I'm getting used to it, but I'm still getting grief, you know. People are coming to me and telling you, Willie, you got to change your name or bring up your game. Well, I ain't going to change my name. So when I took me the remedial handshake class, I found I didn't have the memory of the rhythm for that stuff. Somebody had explained to me that 50 Cent was not something I needed to buy a soda. Of course, I was Beyonce was something to do with your balls. I think I got that one right. Oh, but it's okay. I had a brother coming to me though the other day. He said, Willie, you all right, man? You got swagger. I said, thank you very much. I didn't have the heart to tell him it was arthritis. Oh, but I try. You know, I'm really working on it, and I even listen to some of the music, you know, some of the hip-hop and the rap. And I'm sorry, growing up to me, rap, that was the sound of my head made when my dad hit me upside the head of it. But I tried. You know, they got no songs about God and country, no songs about pickup trucks and drinking beer with your buddies. There was one, I think it was all about roadside maintenance. His brother was singing all about ditches and hose. Yeah, it's good to be me. Now, if you look close to me, though, you may be able to tell I do come from a mixed marriage. That's right, Willie Mack is biracial. I'm half redneck and half hippie. Yeah, Daddy was a slick-talking cowboy in the summer of love. Mama had weed. Apparently, up until that point, Dad thought a water pipe was something you found underneath the house. And it comes with its own set of cross-cultural confusions for me. I mean, I don't know what smell makes me feel more at home. Patchouli oil or manure. We got kids in the house. We're working on it. I'm waiting for them to come up with a manure-scented incense, and I'll be really happy. Oh, but it's okay. You know, a lot of my cousins, though, they're the hardcore rednecks. You know, 4-wheel drives, 12 packs, 12 gauges, camo and ammo. Yeah, it's fun to go out with these guys, man. But they got all them big old Chevys with the 4-wheel drive and the big old Fords. And being who I am, I had to build just the right vehicle for my silly butt. I had me a 72 Volvo sedan, 12-inch lift kit, 4-wheel drive, and 26-inch tires. It'll outclimb a Ford. Yeah, and it's kind of confusing though too, because you know we'll pull over for a redneck cocktail. You know, it's a big old can of Budweiser, right? I will slam me down a big old can of Budweiser, and I get so confused. I don't know whether to smash that sucker on my forehead or poke holes in it and smoke a bowl of weed. I've discovered something. You're smoking enough weed out of that can, you do not care about that crescent-shaped burn mark that sucker will leave on your forehead. Now, I do have a confession to make. I hope, you know, y'all understand, but I was a soldier in the war on drugs. Don't hate me, I was fighting on the side of drugs. I'm a veteran of 2 tours of duty of the forests of Humboldt County. And I hate to say, that was probably back before some of you were born. We're talking the very early 80s, you know, when we weren't in a war, so the government decided to fight marijuana like it was a battle. Now I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm out in the forests of Humboldt County with a bunch of Vietnam vets. Greatest guys in the world, I tell you. But they are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, acid flashbacks, and malnutrition. Then you bring a helicopter in right over the trees, right? Watch these boys go from tweaker to Rambo in 2 seconds flat. But I'm just damn near 52 years old. I have 5 kids, 4 grandkids, and 1 great-grandbaby. Yeah. I am living proof that white men have no rhythm. But, you know, people ask me how I got inspired. Well, I was in a marriage. I'm actually out tonight. My friend and I, 2 of us, are each celebrating our divorces.
Woohoo!
Yeah. She wanted me out of the house. She got the house. I'm out. I figure that's a fair trade. But, yeah, being back out on the dating scene, though, at my age is definitely different than I remembered. I mean, when I was younger, I had that, you know, that nice young hard body. I had them washboard abs. Yeah, now I got that wash tub. I could go out on a Friday night with a 6-pack of condoms in my pocket and wonder whether or not I had enough. Now I carry one in my wallet. I hope to get to try it on before the expiration date. Because for me to go out and get Viagra is like going out and buying a tank full of gas when you don't own a car. All revved up, nowhere to go. But dating advice. First of all, gentlemen, you find yourself in my position. Do not try to date the women you meet at the child support office. Women behind the counter have far too much power and way too much information. And I found out all the women on my side of the counter apparently just shopping for another baby daddy. Yeah, word got out I had a vasectomy. That dating pool dried right up. Oh, well, I've had a few dating experiences, though. We got kids, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, they won't understand it, will they? My favorite girl I ever dated, though, was a beautiful woman I like to call Beef Patty. She was a big girl. She was so big she needed a 3/4-ton pickup truck just to haul herself around. She had them big old tatas and the big old backside. You want to motorboat them puppies, you better bring yourself a cruise ship. But my favorite part was her double wide of love. Right out back. You know the greatest thing about dating a girl with a really big butt? You can leave the toilet seat up and they don't notice. I think I've done pretty good at keeping it fairly clean, haven't I?
Yeah.
Well, this one will piss somebody off, I'm sure. Now realize with all the kids, there's one gospel truth that Willie Mack has discovered in all my journeys and all my trials and all my tribulations. And that is, children are just like golf balls. If you ever think of having kids, you ever end up with kids or somebody else's kids, remember, kids are just like golf balls. That's right, they only do what you want if you hit them just right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Willie Mack. You can find me on Facebook. Have a great night.
Not bad for a Niner fan, huh? Give it up for Willie Mack right there. Wearing that Frank Gore, number 21. We're going to keep this show